All right, colleagues, I do welcome you to today's conversation in data science, right? In data science, why are we talking about data science, or why am I really calling it data science instead of just calling it research projects? Research project. In the morning when when I said data science, many people were like, what's up? What is that course? We don't have it, right? Data science is same as research project. It's only that this time around, there is a certain way how you're going to learn your research project, right? With your research project or research work, you're going to do much of data science. It will be much more, it will have a larger component of data science. So we'll do much more of data science. We'll learn how to deal with the data, okay? Just dealing with data. So I know the focus of our conversation will be data analysis, right? We want to focus so much on data analysis this time around because that's the most challenging. That's the most challenging part of your research project, data analysis. Many people they want to engage other people to analyze data for them because they don't know how to analyze data. So for a start, ourselves, we are going to make sure that we're going to ensure that we give you the right skills that you need for you to analyze data for yourself. Remember, you already did, we assume you already have your proposals. At the end of the proposal, of which that's where I'll start. At the end of a research proposal, there comes chapter 4, which is data analysis. So basically, during that same time, after you've already collected the data, how do you enter the data now into the system so that you can manage to analyze the data, interpret that data, and communicate the decision? That will be the major focus. It's a lot of work, actually. It takes a lot of time to understand all that. That's where we are going to concentrate on. So now the outline of the course shall be like this. This is how we are going to learn research. We are focusing on making you being able to do research on your own, right? Especially when it crosses over to the report side, chapter number 4. So number 1 is how we'll start. We'll make use much of computer work. You have an introduction to Microsoft Office, just an introduction to Microsoft Office. This year it is very advanced, right? Microsoft Office will give you the skills that you need. Here under Microsoft Office, you learn things, only key things about maybe how do you use Word, not general use like typing an assignment. In research, how can Word help you to come up with a proper research, report? How can it help you to present your research findings very well? So we'll do that. We're going to do Excel as well. We're going to do Excel, and we're going to do a bit of PowerPoint just for a start to help you on how to present your findings, because at some point you may find yourself presenting. Then after we have shown you how to do all these simple things, that's the first thing you're going to do, like as you start. We're going to introduce you now to the when we are still at the stage of Microsoft Office, you are going to learn the focus that we are going to be having at Microsoft Office is just to teach you specifically how to use, how to use the Microsoft Office specifically in research. Yes. So this is what I was trying to say. I was saying I was trying to make mention that our focus is not just learning, for example, Word without, Microsoft Word without a focus or just general learning. No, we will just learn the key things that you will use as you are researching. What things are you going to use? Things like referencing, right? Referencing. You just think referencing is just maybe to copy a book, right? Somewhere there. There is you will be interested in learning that there is an automatic way of putting references as you're producing in your work, so that when you want to say references at the end of your research, at the end of your paper, right? You are not going to start writing those references physically, like physically, let me put a space here or what. No, those things you can use a computer automatically. We'll show you how to do referencing just using Word documents. It's automatic. You just need a button. You click references, they'll come out. So we'll enter those things. How do they come? Concise. Then from there, you have things like how do you generate a table of content? Table of content. There is no research project that doesn't have table of content. Let me confirm you are able to hear me up to here, and the network is stable, the voice is okay. Anyone to confirm? All right, that's fine. So table of content. Colleagues, from my experience, I have seen some people that even go as far as master's degree, but they don't know how to come up with a table of content doing a research work. Can you imagine? That table of content that you have, you don't make it physically. Like how should I say? You don't make it manually. Yeah, that's the word I was looking. Manually. There are some people that type with those things, that table of content manually. Let me just let me show you something. I'll show you something. When I say you don't make this table of content, just hold on a minute. I show you something so that you understand what I mean. Table of content, you don't make money. This is what I mean by table of content. Where is my work? Research papers. Research papers. Yeah, research papers. Mm-hmm. Okay, wait a bit. I'm just trying to get my research methodology. Okay. Are you able to see my screen? I'm trying to share the screen now. Okay, that's fine. Now, this is the research report. We'll show you how to generate to do these things, but I'm interested in the table of content. Where is it for this? You've seen this table of content. Have you seen the way how it is? Hello, can you see the table of content, this table of content?
Yes, sir.
You don't generate this manually. Eh? There are some people that, because they don't have proper skills, yes, they want to do this manually. They type up to the end. Really, it doesn't sit well. You get the point. It's very difficult if you don't, it can't come out, neatly. So there is this work that you do, okay? To generate such a table like this, you just need a button, by the way. This is what I'm trying to talk about. Have you seen this? This is just a button. click a button, it will generate such automatically for you. Within a second, like within a twinkling of an eye, less than a minute, this will be generated specific. You get the point, right? Those are skills that I'm talking about that will focus on as we'll be doing the, you learn to generate. Have you seen the tables like this? Are you able to see this table? These tables. These tables, you need to learn how to generate them. This is what we're trying to teach you, right? We'll teach you how to generate such tables so that your research work is coming out, neatly. It's very neat. That's what we do. This you don't learn in class. There is no class where you learn these things, but you need them. They're things that you will use, right, in your research work. I was talking about references. These references, you don't have to generate them manually. This is what I was telling you. For example, if you want to use Harvard referencing style, right? APA, right? Okay. Bakuv referencing style, all those referencing style, there are options within on your computer there. So this is what we're going to do. We'll teach you how to do all that without panicking, right? So far, confirm you're able to hear me and you're good up to.
Yes, sir, you are clear.
All right. Thank you. Thank you very much. Right? This is all what we are going to do, colleagues. This is all what we are going to actually do. And from there, we'll not end there now. I was just trying to outline for you some of the things that you're going to do. Now, once you have done all these things, the key things, I've taught you how to generate the pie charts, all those things, right? Pie charts, histograms, how do you generate them? Okay, all those important tables and charts, right? Then you will be good. You should be good. Then we're going to introduce you now to, this is the outline of how we're going to progress. We're going to have the use of the statistical packages. Now you listen carefully. We're going to introduce the statistical packages for what? The statistical packages for data analysis. For data analysis. Remember, you don't analyze the data manually. Actually, what you're going to do, since this one is a course, we're going to start from the easiest. We'll start from Excel. How do you analyze data using Excel? Data analysis using Excel, right? I'm saying we use data analysis using Excel for a start, as for beginners. Once we are conversant with that, quickly fast forward, we introduce you now to the celebrated statistical packaging for social sciences. I think you've heard this one, right? SPSS. Have you ever heard people mentioning SPSS? What? The full name is statistical packages for social sciences. This one is very important. Actually, it's the most used in education. It's the most used in business. Yeah, most of the programs under business, education, even in health, right? They use SPSS, Statistical Package of Social Sciences. This package, you are going to learn it, how to use it. You will need it on your computers and you'll be practicing until you are so proficient, you know how to use them effectively. When you know SPSS, we'll move to Stata. It's another package, statistical package. It will take us some days. These packages, you don't learn them one day and close. We introduce you to Stata, learn how to use it. Then we introduce you to eViews, right? After you have learned all these, then we introduce you to the ARA Studio. ARA Studio. Now, colleagues, this way of learning research is not for, it's mastery. You should understand this. This is mastery. Even some master's students in some universities don't even learn like this. When you go through this training, you're going to be the best, such that even some master's students can be coming to you to consult, and you teach them. You explain to them because they don't understand all these things. They never have opportunities to be exposed to such information. Of course, this is very crucial information. They are out there when they are doing their research looking for this information, right? Because they don't have access. So please, you're going to learn these things. You're going to learn even how to use Aura Studio. Do you know that some people don't even know that there is Aura Studio? Will teach you how to work with these softwares. Each of them, how to do data analysis, how to generate research results with them. That is what you're going to be doing one by one. Then once we're done with all this, that will be the end of data analysis. And then now there is the research proposals part, the proposals part. Okay, so colleagues, time again and again, we are going to be holding some sessions again. There will be mixed sessions. It will not just be data analysis only, to help you to come up with proper research proposals, right? Okay, proper research proposals. That is what you're going to be doing. And there will be presentations. Each one of you, all those that are interested, actually, I encourage all of you to be interested. We'll be giving you opportunities. We come in class, you present your findings. There will be opportunities to present. We'll present to us. As you present to us, we correct you. Because at some point you may need to present your findings to the university. But if you are used to presenting your results, findings, we do corrections as a class. We'll correct you there. No, maybe here you can change this, you can adjust that and that. So that when people will be stressing about research, you will be okay. Because you're going to do research on your own. I don't want you to engage people to do research for you that you don't understand. You have to know. You have to understand. That's why you're paying all this money. You're paying to learn from the best. Not only about proposals, even when you reach at the point where after data analysis, you're going to be presenting your preliminary results, right? Present your results. We'll give you opportunities to present your results, and we'll correct, we'll pass comments. Yeah, to help you to come up with the better results, so that you don't just wait on your supervisor and say, oh, the supervisor is not doing anything for me. Those supervisors, they can just tell you in the last 1 week and say, can you present everything? You understand? Then you go under pressure. So research is a very paramount skill that every one of you, each one of you must learn, must understand. And if you understand this, even when you are coming back to do your masters, your PhDs, it will be easier for you, because research is very crucial upward as you come upward. We want you to have these practical skills in research. That is how we're going to be doing it. So now, the other thing that is very important to make mention, I will also engage other people who are experts in other software, that are experts, right? Because research is very wide. So it will be interesting. This time around, research will not just learn everything from me. Some of the things I'll engage, some parts of this presentation, I'll engage some experts to come maybe just talk about, let's say, Stata. Someone teaches you Stata maybe for 1 week, then you understand. Maybe I can get another one to teach you, let's say, what? To just pass a comment on how you work with Aura Studio. How do you work with Aura Studio? So we bring all these people on board specifically just to help you, so that you are okay. We'll bring the best to help you. And I'll also be there. I'll be part of those presentations. We just want to make sure that even during those presentations that you're going to make, during the presentation that you're going to make, I will bring also and invite my friends and other colleagues on board, so that when you're making your presentation, there are so many experts that are listening to you and are able to correct you and pass comments on your work. This is how we are going to progress. No one has ever learned this way. This is the best way of learning. actually anywhere. And this is not common. This is mastery. This is the way of learning. Is there any question up here? Any questions?
Good evening, sir.
Yes. How are you?
Well, thank you. So when possibly should we start working on our project proposals? Because someone was asking me if at all we've done, initially we were supposed to do this in our third year, but knowing that that has not been done up to now, I don't know what time you would advise would be the best to start that, looking at the number of months that we are remaining with to the date of
the time to. Thank you very much. If I've gotten the question, the time to start is now. Yeah, there are some of you that don't even have a topic, for example. Let's clarify, let's have the topics in place. And then we can start giving you mentorship from here. Because you know how these guys do their things. They'll just come in the last minute and squeeze you, then they want to put you under pressure, then you fail to produce a good quality of work, right? Work of good quality. So I emphasize that start thinking about your research right now. The research topics, I would advise most of you that by the month end, you should have your topic ready, your topics ready. If there are two, like have you the clarity of the mind of what you're going to research in as we are moving. Because these things that we're going to be doing, there will be so much practice. We're going to teach you how to do data collection, both online and offline. For example, you get a questionnaire, right? Those questionnaires that you fill in when you go to ask people. Then how do you get that data from the paper, that hard copy where you're collecting that data onto the computer, like in SPSS, in Stata, all those things will be done. We'll teach you with all those skills. But these things are very practical. We have to be moving at the same time. So I've emphasized that let's ensure that by the month end, all of us actually, we should have our topics ready. I'm there for consultation of the topics, clarifications and everything. I'm there to give guides. Yeah, let's just start heading in that direction. Hope that helps.
Yes, it does. I remember in one of the discussions we had last year, you mentioned of an app. I've forgotten, I can't remember the name. You mentioned of an app which can assist in coming up with the research topic. Are you able to share that?
Oh, okay. I will share. Don't worry, okay. Everything will feedback you, will give you everything okay. You need. You. Monty, you're welcome. How are you? Hello? Hi, Monty. How are you? I am okay. Do you have any questions? Okay. All right. No, that's fine. It's good you don't have any questions. No, still any questions or any question from anybody else?
For now, nothing, sir.
All right, colleagues. So, colleagues, classes have started now. On a very serious notice, I've added you into various groups. I'm going to share the timetables by tomorrow. Yeah, let's progress. In the meantime, we can meet around this time. Yeah, but of course, this is not a permanent one. We are likely to shift the timing, yeah, a bit earlier. So don't panic about that. This time that we have met is for first years, actually. It's only that they're not here. They're not very organized. Yeah, this is not our time of meeting. So we share the time of meeting and the timetable and everything. But for tomorrow, I think we can still use this same time, 20. Yeah, for the other sessions. Hope that helps, colleagues. In the meantime, we can rest. Let's meet tomorrow. Tell everyone that classes have started and they're very serious. We are doing past paper questions from the very beginning in those courses where you're doing past paper questions. In research, this research, there will be no past paper questions, right? It's not examinable. So it's very practical. There is no exam for this one. But these other courses, like investment analysis, labor economics, among others, will do past paper questions as well. So we have started learning. As for now, let's end here, colleagues. If you don't have any questions, see you tomorrow again, the same time. Invite your neighbors, tell them to tell their friends that the classes have started. Thank you.
Thank you.